Hi, I'm Lisa Olson, one of the team leads in the Education Circle. I believe that one way to overcome poverty in childhood is to offer children educational opportunities before they start kindergarten. And that's exactly what our partner, Tandem, does. Tandem works with the people most important in a young child's lives, the moms, the dads, the teachers, the caregivers, to provide them with the resources, skills, and confidence to prepare their children for success in kindergarten and beyond. Although Tandem has been around since 2003 and has served over 100,000 families and children in the Bay Area, it hasn't had the opportunity to fully assess the impact of its work. So we partnered with them to create program evaluation tools. We're excited to help Tandem showcase the effectiveness and the innovation of its programs. We're confident that the results and data that we generate will help Tandem to attract new partners and new funders to help them realize their mission of closing the opportunity gap and bringing more equity to the Bay Area. I'm excited to introduce our partner, Sarah Rizek-Bear, the Deputy Director of Tandem.
Imagine your first day of kindergarten. This is the first time you have ever sat in a classroom. Your family doesn't own many books. You've never been to the library. In fact, this is your very first story time. Your teacher is reading a book about the zoo and asks everyone to look at the zebra, but you've never heard of a zebra. You're still wondering what a zebra is, whispering the new sounds to yourself, when you look up and realize that your teacher has already moved on and now she's 2 pages ahead. She asks you a question. You have no clue what to say, so you sit there staring at her, embarrassed and silent. What if this experience repeated itself over and over again in just your first few weeks at school? For some of you in this audience, how would you feel? For other folks in this audience, how did you feel? Would you be excited about learning? Did you want to come back? This is how school feels for a child who is not kindergarten ready. And this is the reality for 1 out of every 3 California children. And I know these children well. These same children continued on to my 2nd grade classrooms in East Oakland, and they sat in my high school classrooms in Hayward. As a former teacher who loves and learns with these kids, I can tell you with certainty that the problem was not with them. It is not their fault. It is not their parents' fault. Rather, it's the opportunity structures that separate more affluent middle-class families from low-income communities. Children who are growing up not kindergarten ready are coming of age in a world where they have access to fewer experiences, ordinary things or things we take for granted, like bedtime stories or dinner table conversations, even trips to the zoo. All experiences which help children develop the skills that are valued in school. And this readiness gap that we see in kindergarten only widens as children grow older. Children who are not kindergarten ready are much less likely to become proficient readers, making them 4 times more likely to leave high school without a diploma. Ultimately, less able to achieve their dreams or care for their families. And strictly from a financial standpoint, every student who does not graduate from high school costs our society an estimated $260,000 in lost earnings, taxes, and productivity. Bottom line, we have to start early. 90% of the brain develops before the age of 5. It is deep, meaningful interactions with adults that build the strong brain infrastructure, creating the solid foundation upon which all future learning is built. Years of research have proven this, and they show us that children who have more interactive experiences with adults succeed more in kindergarten and beyond. When children have access to these opportunities and the adults in their lives have both the tools and the confidence to provide them, the impact is great. And this is precisely what Tandem aims to do. We are changing the opportunity structures around these kids by providing the tools that are best for engagement and interaction, books. And we provide strength-based trainings for their parents, their teachers, their social workers, pediatricians, and nurses, so that every single adult in a child's ecosystem of care knows how to use these tools and capitalize on every single opportunity for a meaningful interaction. So I ask you all, how are you investing in our community? What will you do today, tomorrow, and next week to ensure that all children have the rich opportunities necessary for a better and thriving world? Join in our mission and build our community in tandem with us. Thank you.